LeBron James is complaining that Anthony Davis isn't playing that many minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? The guy that just missed basketball games so he could take a vacation with his family and go to the Super Bowl. It's a whole lead by example thing. The term load management wasn't even a thing until LeBron James started voluntarily taking games on. Dude's a pussy, and he shows poor leadership, and that's what he gets from the rest of his team.
Well, what bothers me,
leader,
no,
nothing,
nothing. I don't question LeBron James taking a couple of games off. As a matter of fact, he played.
Do you think it's a good look?
No,
to complain about other people
Michael Jordan never.
Michael Jordan.
Jeff. Michael Jordan never did it, and he knows that all the fans are coming to see him. I understand what you're saying, but also LeBron James has played in a lot of games for this team. He's one of the main reasons why this team might be a playoff team. It's not saying much with this team. Anthony Davis hasn't stayed healthy, and for the amount of players that they traded for him, and look at what Brandon Ingram's doing right now. Look what he's doing. Look at the guys that they traded away to land Anthony Davis. Yes, they won a championship. They won it in a COVID year, in a short season, in a bubble. Okay, and everybody is taking away why they won that championship in that year because that same year Golden State. With the injuries that they had, they barely made the playoffs, and nobody even spoke about that. And then a year later, Golden State wins the championship. And now what are we talking about Golden State? Golden State had the top 5 pick in Wiseman. They trade him off. He becomes a bust. And you look at this team as a whole. You look at the NBA and the Western Conference right now, it's completely all these stars, all these big names that everybody wants to go and see. That's all you're seeing. The team stinks. The Golden State Warriors stink. They're not going anywhere this year. The Lakers stink. They're not going anywhere this year. We mentioned where we see some of these teams are. Kevin Durant's still on the top of the league. He's still as dominant and as dominant as a player could be at his age. Coming back from the Achilles and everything like that, Kevin Durant has really shown his worth to an organization. And now he's going to a Phoenix Suns team that needed that boost, that talent. So, again, Memphis, you were talking about this too, Jeff, the other day. Memphis with Ja Morant and the talent that they had and the way they've drafted, this team is one of the teams that you look forward to. Sacramento, who would have thought that Sacramento would be the 3rd seed in the Western Conference? Look how bad the Western Conference is. Sacramento, one of the worst teams in the NBA for the last 10 years, is now a 3rd seed in the Western Conference. And by the way, the Golden State Warriors that everybody kisses their ass, they're 29-29. And I don't want to hear that Steph Curry hasn't been 100% healthy this year. He's never 100% healthy. But everybody loves this guy. He loves to throw his mouthpiece at people, and he loves to dance around and do his stupid shimmy. When it comes down to it, when push comes to shove, and with the talent that they have, there is no excuses for this team this year. Period.
None of that has anything to do with the subject that's in hand. You went on a whole tangent about every other team.
What about LeBron James?
The bottom line is LeBron's a bitch.
I disagree. I disagree. He's talented.
You can't. Great, he's talented. That team is a reflection of him. He's taking games off to go to the Super Bowl, but yet he's complaining other people aren't playing minutes. Dude, how about you start putting in some of the minutes? How about you lead by example? All he is steroided out Kyrie Irving without the flat earth conspiracy.
Oh, he is much more talented than Kyrie Irving. And by the way, I'm not a big fan of what he does off the court and what he says off the court, but the guy is a talent. He's a physical specimen.
Yeah, great,
and I'm not going to say
he's talented. Great, he's talented, but this just goes back to what we were talking about with Kyrie. Mm-hmm. Lead by example. And you taking time off to go to the Super Bowl, but yet you're going to complain other people aren't playing? Dude, you're fully healthy and you're at the Super Bowl during basketball season. Grow up.
Anthony Davis has played only half the games this year, in 36 games in a 72-game season. He's played 36 games in a 72-game season for the last 2 years. I mean,
right, but
that's not good. And when you're a championship competitive team and where you're expected to be on top of the Western Conference and you're getting paid the money that you're getting paid, Anthony Davis is making $40 million. $40 million. He's only played 36 games in
because he's been
72 games in 2 years.
Because he's been legitimately hurt, and that can
the
be
guy's always hurt. He was hurt.
Right,
he was hurt.
Right, and that can be a fair complaint. But that's also a valid reason to not be getting minutes, that you're legitimately hurt. You know what's not a valid reason to not get minutes? Going to the Super Bowl.